Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are doing good. It's a new day and a new ride. This is the new motorcycle I would be riding today. This is the Ducati Multistrada V4 Rally, first bike in India. The rally was the Multistrada Rally one. Let's see how it turns on. Wow, beauty. Look at the design. Well, let her get warmed up. Meanwhile, I'll see the bike. How is it? Oh, rubber footpegs have fallen. I don't know how it is fallen. Not this, sir. Okay, it's not from our bike. I thought it's from my bike. Oh, it's from here. Okay, thought it's not from my bike. Or is it? It's like this. Okay, this is quite tall. As you can see, I'm tiptoeing. So, ah, you get the lower seat also, but the stock is quite tall. Let's go. Think some differences are there. Wow, the quick shifter, man. This Ducati quick shifter is something else. The way it shifts, I think I need the low seat on this. On the standard multi V4, I was easily able to plant it front, but with this, I'm still tiptoeing. So that's quite challenge. Weight, I'm not feeling as such as an enduro or something. The previous generation, the competitor for this, the replacement for this, not the competitor. The replacement for this motorcycle was the Multistrada Enduro 1200, and the came to 1260. And now this rally. This is a new bike. They are already ridden 16 kilometers. I think first in India actually to be test riding the Multistrada V4 Rally 2024 model. So riding on the Tumkur roads. Wow, what is this? The fog is keeps increasing every day. It's already 7, but still you can see the fog completely covered. Oh, 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 beautiful weather, beautiful. This is very, just one thing. One more, wow, wow. What is this, man? Too much foggy. foggy, too much fog. The two for 720, it's completely fog. Here, I don't know how it is further, and I'm enjoying on this Multistrada V4 rally. Then to turn on this and this. It's very, very, very foggy, man. I've not seen this much foggy on this road at all. Not even visible. Oh, beauty. The rear cylinder deactivation is enhanced on this V4 rally, so it can hold much more longer time than the standard V4S. So you can see that kicking in now and then whenever I'm in the very slow speeds or normal cruising time or very low speeds, it easily kicks in. That's one of the updates. Apart from this, the one difference is you can see here the phone pouch was here, it's now here. That's the main difference. The only difference I can tell is the tank. The rest all are similar as the Multistrada V4 or the V4S. Suspension travel 20 more than the standard V4 because for the off-road conditions and all. So that's one difference. The rest is same as the Multi V4. I think the gear ratios have been slightly revised, I believe. I'm not sure. It's very cold. It doesn't have the heated grip installed, or else I would have had a comfort on that. The heated grip is not installed, and I have to ride with the freezing hands. It doesn't feel as heavy as I already said, right? The previous version's enduro, but slightly heavy than the Multistrada V4. I think in terms of numbers, it's 17 kgs heavier than the Multistrada V4. Yes. So if you consider the V4 model, it's almost 23 kgs heavier. Uh, that makes a difference, but as I made the tank, this tank is not the fiber one. This is an aluminium one now. On the Multistrada and all, it's a fiber, but this is an aluminium tank. When the Multistrada V4 Rally and the Multistrada V4 or the V4S stands next to each other, you cannot tell this is a Multistrada Rally without looking the Rally logo, but it's so almost similar design they have done. You can hardly tell that this is the Multistrada V4 Rally and that is the V4S. So unlike the previous generation Enduro and the standard 1200 or the 1260, you would have easily get to know which is the Enduro and which is the standard. But this is completely different. I've redesigned such a way that the bike looks almost same, but only minor changes to get that extra tank and few other things like the suspension and minor refinements, and made this as the Multistrada Rally. Yes, the suspension is better. It has 20 more travel. That makes good use for the off-road, which was limiting in the previous generation Multistradas. So that's one major difference. But overall, it's almost the same bike when it's close to each other. Even in terms of height, hardly noticeable. The engine deactivation, I can feel much more on this because it has the enhanced one compared to the standard where it will just shut down during the stop and go signals when I completely stop. But this has on the go itself, so that you can feel it a bit more. I thought I will test the cruise control, but these guys are not leaving me. It's too much traffic, man, today. Even the handle position and all is almost same. Not much difference, I feel. Same comfort, same handling. Comfort-wise, the seats are same. Slightly taller. The seats are, I think, this is 860 is what he said. Even though if it is 860, the seats are narrow and I can easily manage. It's like my Multistrada 950, riding on my Multistrada 950. Because even there I don't have the, I cannot flat foot. Maybe if I do the suspension minimum slightly goes down but not complete. Yeah, that's okay. Okay, let us try the cruise control. Yeah, this has adaptive cruise control. So let's see. See, you can see the bike is slowing automatically. So I pull it to the right and it goes throttling back. No acceleration. Again. Wow. What a feature this is, man. So you can set the distance. You can see here right now it's set to 2 bars. So you can further increase it by 3 bars so that you can see how much far it has to stop braking. So you can see now how it brakes behind him. Yeah. So he's also going in the same speed. And slow down. So I'll pull it to the right. Oh god, he also pulled it to the right and it slows down. Okay, no issues. Much more under braking. It brakes a lot. See. Okay, that was too much. So still the cruise control is working. So it's braking, it's keeping the distance almost the same. Ah, I had to cut it out there. What is this one? Photo shoot. Cruise control set. Ooh. This is just when you are in the boring highway. You can set that don't leave your hands. Hands should always be here. Okay, now the cruise control is on. So now it's in fifth gear. You can see here, sixth gear. Even though the cruise control is still on, you can shift the gears up. Let's see going down. Yeah, it's still up. Okay, one more. Yeah, still going. Again back. So it doesn't deactivate even when you go up or down. So that's one more thing. So you can see that guy. So it even senses the slight motorcycle also and brakes. So I need to be very careful and also be smart enough to use this. That's what you can set the distance on how much you want. They have kept the adaptive cruise control. Let's see. For safety, I'm keeping my hands here because it's always important to be safe. Both of them are going in the same speed, so I will downshift. If you want to take over, just throttle it out and brake. If you throttle, it will not take over. Only if the brake, it will take over. I've never used this much cruise control on my any of the motorcycle. First time I'm trying it out. Let's see. Careful. So it's really useful, especially when you do a long travel like 800,000 kilometers. You can just put it on and just cruise all the way easily. They have kept it in 120 and I have put the cruise control and it's easily doing. Wow. It's only when whoever is there in your line, in your lane, it detects, not the opposite lane. So that's so you need to be careful at that point. So you can deactivate the cruise control bell just by turning this off. And one more way is to slightly brake, front brake, and the other way is rear brake. These are the only three options how you can deactivate. Even though if you pull the clutch in hard, it will not deactivate. I tried it. You can see I'm going at 102 and I pulled the clutch. It didn't deactivate. So I'm going at 114. So let's see if we pull the clutch, does the quick shifter deactivate? Yeah, if it you have to pull the clutch and the RPM has to go beyond 2, then only it will deactivate, or else it won't deactivate. You can see here now I will do the same thing with RPM up. See, still working. So it deactivates only when the RPM level goes beyond 2. You can see this. Yeah, now it deactivated. That's one of the things. So pulling the clutch doesn't immediately stop the quick shifter, but sorry, not the quick shifter, the cruise control, but you have to wait wait for the RPM to go beyond 2000, then only it will disable the cruise control. Or else the easier way is to switch off or brake or your rear brake, front brake or the rear brake. So you can see I'm still on it and it's easily going beyond. He's stopping, and he went left. You can see the bike slip. But if he suddenly comes to the right, yes, it will do a panic braking. So you need to be careful with that. I have not tested in dirt conditions. It's too extreme testing. If someone pulls the right, what happens? Look at the mechanism, man. The braking, oh my god. On the cruise control is insane. It's not just the normal, it even does slight hard braking also. When someone immediately stops, yeah, we need to have your hands on the handlebars, or else it will be a surprise for you guys. So you can increase the speed, you can set the speed. You can see I am increasing the speed right now. I'm keeping it to 120, and also you can decrease the speed. You can see here you can decrease the speed and increase the speed easily here. So that's an easy option to do. What else is there? If the features, man, this bike is loaded with top-notch features. You can go on and go on and go on and go on. It doesn't even end. Okay, time to off the cruise control. We tested the cruise control, how it works. It's beauty. So you can also deactivate the adaptive cruise control and just use the standard cruise control also. There's no need that you need to have the adaptive cruise control always. So you can deactivate it and just use the standard cruise control. So the radar will stop working and you can use like our traditional old cruise control used to come. As usual, our breakfast point, Mayura. Wow, what a motorcycle this is. Crazy. You can see the indicators vibrating. What are you? handlebar is much more refined. Not the handlebar, the bike is much more refined than my standard 950, I think.
Intercom failed.
I think we need to turn it up and down. Yeah, I can see this knob. You can adjust, you can twist, and adjust your display. So that's how you adjust the display. It goes front and back, up and down. Okay, let's have beautiful breakfast and see you in a while. Our boys have come in the BMW. Oh, this is tricky. Yeah, that, with the keyless thing, it's slightly tricky. Done with a beautiful breakfast, and we are heading back. Had a beautiful ride. So till now I've done around, let me see, I'd reset the trip. So let me see, what is it? So done almost exactly 199. So we can make it, count it at 200 kilometers. And the fuel consumption, the big question mark, what's the fuel consumption? So it's giving around 17.3 uh, for today's ride. And the average speed, you might see that the average speed is 83. So you can just calculate how good that was. Not sure miles per gallon is what, but I'll update here in the top corner how much miles per gallon. So this is a new bike and still giving 17.3 is quite good. For V4 Multistrada Rally, this model is. I don't know about the standard V4 and the V4H, what's the fuel consumption, but this is giving easily 17.3 kilometers per liter. That's pretty good on average speeds and cruising speeds. As if you ride aggressively, and it's all depend on your throttle. The way you throttle, that's how the fuel consumption is. But it's pretty decent. Some people would have asked what's the average fuel consumption. That's what the average fuel consumption is. The best part of this is the windscreen adjustment. See, just like this and just like this. You can adjust whatever angle you want. So easy, the windscreen adjustment. And these are the side deflectors. That also helps in protecting the wind. I didn't get any wind buffet or anything with this standard screen. I think this is much better. The standard screen is really works out well for me. For my height, I'm I think 7 point, sorry, I am 5.7 on that. So it's working out really fine for me. So that's one good thing. They've improved a lot of things on this Multistrada V4 Rally. The minor refinements, which was having some bit of, not issues actually, it's improvement I can tell, not some bit more comfort on site. with all those mentioned, yeah, this is a good bike. Even the weight doesn't even feel. On the go, it's just the standard one. Maybe when you lift a bit, you might feel, but it's, yeah, for me, I feel because I am 5.7. Someone who was taller, 5.9 or 6, they won't hardly they will notice any difference because the bike is so good. And this has hill hold also. I'll show you what does this hill hold do. So I came here in the neutral. So if I leave, so if you can see here, pump the brake, it comes with the hill hold. So you cannot move the bike at all. So to release it, pump it twice, it goes off, and you can easily push it front and back. One of the advantage it has. And as usual, the suspension goes slightly down. If you press the suspension for 1 second, hold it for 1 second, go slightly down. This is useful when you are in the stop and go or in the city. Slightly more lower position it does. So I'm going at below 30 and you can hear the sound. It's currently running in only 2 cylinders, and if you'll hear the sound, it's easily noticeable. See now, it's in 2 cylinder. See now the difference. The bike is back up to 4. Again, back to 2. Now it's back to 4. You can see the difference. The rear one deactivates quite a lot on this motorcycle. And when rear deactivates, the sound is slightly higher. So that's one thing you can easily notice on this. When the standard one, it's hardly you will notice, but this you will notice a lot. So at starting, you would be surprised why the bike is making such weird noise, but it's nothing but the engine deactivation. Had a beautiful test ride, slight off-road, not a off-road, maybe some spin on the off-road because this is a new bike and I cannot take it off-road. Still, it has to get the run-in complete, so just a small. It's good. I felt good, but not. But didn't get that complete experience on the off-road. But on the road, it's very nice, easy to ride. I didn't feel the weight at all. The enduro previous one and the 1200 enduro, 1260 enduro was very difficult, but here it's easily manageable to ride. That's one big advantage. I don't know how they have managed the weight on this motorcycle, but they have done really a great job. You'll not feel that bike as heavy as it should be when it says 260 kgs. But it's really a good motorcycle, much more refined based on the feedbacks, much more new features. Electronics wise is the same, some minor features and all. has been upgraded. Yeah, all in all, a good fun ride to experience this beautiful Multistrada V4 rally. And also a great thanks to Ducati India and VST Ducati for giving the test ride on this Multi V4 rally. So would it be my next motorcycle? You need to wait and watch.